headed to practice, and we just got off a tournament from our 14-2s in Reno just now, and we went 5-3, which is kind of good for that team. And I know we've never seen them on here, like I've never documented a practice or anything from them, but I got a couple pictures up on the post section of YouTube, so if you want to see who I'm talking about this little tiny team here. And they were a whole bunch of fun, and they had 2 big lessons, big takeaways that we learned that I want to give to you guys real quick before we get into some practice talk. And that is, the first 2 swings have been just absolutely massive for this past week of volleyball. And if you saw last practice, you know what I'm talking about already, but our first serve receive ball and then that second transition ball, we got to be able to hit both. And good teams, especially in transition, go up and hit balls, and we got to be a team that can do that, or we're not going to go very far in volleyball. Because every tournament that I've been to, we go through the first and second day, and then by the third day, after the first game of the day, competition starts to get real, and you can kind of tell who the good teams are, and they start playing each other, because we're starting to get up into medal territory after 2 or 3 games. And we're usually there because our flight or whatever doesn't leave until later in the day, so Gabe and I like to hang around and watch good volleyball at the end of big tournaments. And the thing that we noticed from the last tournament that we did that at was, I think, 17's girls, and they were hitting in transition hard, and they were scrapping in defense hard every single time. They were super disciplined, they were very consistent, and sure, they might have 1 or 2 standout athletes, but the team was really bought into the process, and they were following the ball around like it mattered. They were doing everything with intention, and the biggest takeaway for us that we want to put into our teams is that they were hitting in transition. It's just massive if you want to be good. And even at high-level college boys volleyball right now, there's not only playing hard, they're playing high up in the air and they're playing strong, but they don't take plays off. And that's one thing that you need to start engraving into your brain as a young player, is that you don't get to take plays off. Because I've talked about this a few times, if 1 point turns into 4 and then 4 turns into 9 points, that's just too much of a run to give up, and another team is just gonna win games if you keep doing that. So 1 point is fine. You got to be able to have a snapback routine, next ball mentality. We've talked about that 1,000 times too, that you can get out of your head, get into the next play, and then get back into the flow of the game. Something I'm noticing with the girls' side especially is, after getting in their head for 1 or 2 plays, it can quickly snowball into 4, or like in the worst case 9 if we're like really stuck in our favorite row 1. We got to be able to get out of that faster. And so that was a big takeaway from this weekend, is hitting in transition, hitting the first 2 balls, and then the second big takeaway was making sure a team is down for the count before you start coasting. And I've talked about this once before also, but we were playing a game and we were up 17-10, 17-9, and this other team, we didn't think that, but the team thought that they were done. I'm talking about my 14s this past weekend. And as you might know, the point swings in younger age groups is pretty nuts. Like you're not out of a game unless you're down by more than like 12 points at this young age group, because some good server can just go back and make you a whole bunch of points. But anyway, we were looking out for a team to start making a comeback, and they ended up coming back from 17-9 or whatever it was all the way to like 15. And then we had to start getting real and bring the team in and say, like, they're obviously making a huge run right now. We have to put a stop to this. You can't start coaching right now. You got to finish this game. And so that's something my 14s got to learn on the spot. But if you've been watching these for any length of time, maybe you've seen me talk about that before. I think it was after the alumni game. I talked about finishing games. And if you haven't seen that alumni game, that's pretty sweet. You might want to check that out. Get to see me playing with some big giant Menlo players. But anyway, headed to practice. We're going into tournament prep right now. This is our last tournament coming up, so we got 2 practices and then the big tournament at the end of the year, which is going to be in the Bay Area. And pretty much right now, I'm giving it one last hurrah with all the things that we have been had as staple drills. And so I'm just thinking about going through our nice long warm-up, getting our first couple team drills out of the way with the free ball passing in Ohio, going into some serving, and then some serving and passing. And then I think the rest of practice is going to be different kinds of gameplay drills, because it's the last week. There's not really too much touch-up stuff we can work on at the moment. Like, I'm not as concerned about like doing coverage defense or something very specific like that, like block touches or, you know, playing up free balls or whatever. I'm really looking for our team to tap into this competitive gameplay so we can really start getting into the mindset of playing hard as a team against another team, because at some point in the season, and I think it's late in the season, that's the only thing that matters. All this other technical mumbo jumbo goes out the window, and I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying, as coach, I don't have any more time to teach you the little tiny things, because I spent the first, I don't know, season of like first section of the season teaching all the basic things, and you can, if you're on my team, you can go back and watch them. But at this point in the season, we're late in it. I need gameplay to make a big step up. So this practice, I'm focused on one last hurrah for my staples, and then next practice, I think we're going to let them do something fun, and I guess it won't be a secret. So we're going to let them kind of pick the practice plan and then run whatever they want for the last practice, because I don't know, it sounds fun. But so this one is like going to be our last super duper serious one. Hopefully the last one is also, but they're going to be in charge of it. So I don't know, we'll see. So that's all I got headed to practice. Hopefully it's great, and I'm going to go to the gym, defense lesson, and then we'll jump into practice. But for me and you, let's just jump into the first drill that we do with my 15s in about 1 second. Finishing up our warm-up, about to jump right into our first team drill. Bring it in! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys.
All right. Tournament prep, 2 practices. First one being right now. It's kind of a last hurrah. We're going to do all the things we're used to, but we got to nail it. We're at the point in the season where all the technical stuff kind of goes out the window. It's game time stuff now. We need bought-in mindsets to playing 6-on-6. Attitude and effort need to be on point. That's my big thing for this whole practice and next practice before this tournament. We kind of know all the skills already. It's a mindset thing at this point. We got to buy in. Questions, comments, concerns, anybody? We good? That side, free ball passing, let's go.
Inspire on
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ball. Hit the groove. Fill in. Float. What? Hit the groove. Quick shag, base defense. Quick shag, base defense. Got him. Same thing. Ball. Oh, nice up. Touch. Good hustle, you're there. Good touch, Mabel. Tough one. I got it. Woo! 2 perfect ones. 1 perfect one. Ball's in. Shag him up. Come on over. Right in Ohio.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Come on this side. Ohio, competitive right away. Let's do this thing. Start strong.
Spire on me, spire on 3, 1, 2, 3, spire. Doesn't the center stay, or is that just a one-time?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Setter, stay, setter, stay.
Yeah, I'm just full of great ideas.
That is a good one. Here we go. All right, we'll watch this first play, but then we'll jump to something else. Sorry about the angle, I totally got hit. Or I guess you did. We'll jump to our next one though. Go. Okay, we're jumping back into Ohio. We did the first round, it was good, so I'm gonna video some of it. Go, round 2, go. I kind of like having the setter stay. Good hustle. Where are you going, Sally? Talk, talk, talk.
Whatever.
All right, here we go. That's funny. Point. Good spot, bro. You're early. 10. Game point, close side. 10-6. Close side's winning. Oh, nice. Out. Out. Shag him up. Shag him up. Quick shag. Go. Find one. Back there. All right, that's 1 and 1. We'll play a third one to win it, but I'm gonna skip that and we'll jump to whatever drill's next. Pressure serving time. I'm trying to shorten up the drills a little bit today so we can play a lot at the end. Hold up. Yes. Pressure serving. Pressure serving. Go! Go! Oh no. Oof. Nice. Put some muscle in it. Put some muscle in it. Faster. Oh, no way. Oh yeah, good save. Almost hit my server. That was dumb. Go! Nice. Go! Yeah. Oh! Middle. Woo. Uh-oh. Nice. Hey. I know. We're getting aced up today. Good. 4 more. Ballerina pass. 2 more. Had to. Last one. Stanford. Yeah. Come on this side. Hold the ball. Stanford, 3 passers, 1 setter, server serving. Talk a whole bunch. Let's get on the same page. Lock it down, nail it early so we can go to the next thing. Serving and passing time. All right, we're gonna serve and pass for a while. We'll jump to whatever's next. I'm stealing that drill from Menlo where we did the in system. Before we started playing, we did this free ball 6-on-6 drill. I'm stealing it. We're gonna play it. We've done it once, but see if they remember. Circle up. Okay, we've done this once before. Come on, come on, come on. We've done this once before. It's called in system, 6-on-6. Coach and I are just popping in free balls. We're just playing them out. What do I want to see on free balls? Perfect passes, communication, in system, 3 hitters up. I want to see you guys in system. I want the perfect pass. I want setters to be running offense, not just running around setting. Okay? That's it. Let's play hard.
Aspire on me. Aspire on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go. Take care of it. Here we go, Bolt. Good. Just seeing where we're at before we start playing. Ball. All right, nice touch. Oops. Good touch. Uh-oh. Nice swing. Good. All right, you get the idea.
We gotta start using our voices more, or it's very quiet. A free ball's up in the air, and we have 12 silent mouths, and we're watching, and then we'll like, maybe one person will call for a set. I need passers, I go. Go, 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, whatever we're running. I need to hear that, and we need to be loud because we're assuming we're on the same page right now. I need to be sure by using your voices.
And attitude and effort, let's go.
Aspire on me. Aspire on
3, 2, 1, ball. We're still doing the in-system drill. Let's do it a couple more times. Point. Nice set. Good play. Okay. Good. Good. Take care of it. Get up big. Get up big. Okay. Swing again. Come on. Good. Well, we got to get up on that. Okay, we're going to our next drill. Finish with the Menlo drill. Now we're going to play some correction. Keeping the theme of gameplay going, we're playing correction. Play really hard. Here we go, joust in the middle, joust, cover, ball. Take care of it, take care of it. Hit it. Good. Now you just correct that ball. Middle back, ball. Thank you. Come on, play the subs in. Manage. Off the net. Nice rip. Come on, come on. Good touch. Play this up, middle back. Hit. Stay out of my net, Ruby. Middle back. Can you shag while you're off? What's that? Over on one. Swing again, ball. Hit the ground this side. Pass that gap. Pass that gap. Oh boy. Lib. Make a play, Lib. Nice up. Thank you. Swing again. Hit her hands hard. Whoa. Good rip. Middle back. Over on one. There it is. Hit. It's a perfect set. Middle back. Shag. Okay, we're gonna shag from our back row, do that a whole bunch, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll video the next one. Last drill for me and you, we're gonna play some Alabama. Alabama, play hard.
Wait, is that USA?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
3 serves, score 3 points to unlock free balls. 3-minute timer. Alabama, let's go.
Fire on me, fire on. 1, 2, 3, start.
Serve it up, Zid. Go. 1. 2. Nice up. Nice touch, Liv. Good. 3. Free balls. Point. 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 Loss. Point. Good rip out. Ho! In, point. Oh man, that's 9 points. Nice touch. Come on, again. Good. Point. Ho! Point. Shag him. All right, 10 points for the first round. But that wasn't the greatest, so I'm gonna skip it. We're probably jumping in the car now. Let's talk about it. Oh my goodness. All right, that was a pretty good practice. Lots of gameplay, which I like. We finished with 6-on-6 normal gameplay, and that's a pretty good indication of where we're at as a team. Overall, I think we can do more like energy into our games, but it's not bad. It's just not a level that I want to be at. I want everybody to be on the same page and like freaking out when we get points and scrapping around, playing really hard and all that kind of stuff. But we're, I guess it's a process. So it's not bad, but something to improve on. And overall, I think our gameplay level has come up so much since the beginning of the year, but we still got some work to do on that front. I think if we all just buy in to like some aspect of the game, whether that be, I think for us it's gonna be serving and passing, scrapping defense, and everybody's just going all out for that, and then we get these big swings that we've been getting in transition. That's gonna fire a team up to go just absolutely nuts and play really hard and good. So pretty good practice overall. At the end, we told them that we're gonna let them do whatever they want practice wise next practice for fun. Kind of like a team bonding kind of thing. Maybe that'll help before our last tournament, because Coach and I have pretty much thrown every trick in the book at them throughout this whole season, from the beginning being all very detailed, and then specific parts of the game we hammered on for a long time, and then this last part of the season being a lot of gameplay and just attitude and effort and stuff like that. So I'm ready for our next little push, I guess, to end the season. But we gave it a good shot, and now we're going to see if we can have some fun and have my little 14s style approach where we have a bunch of fun and that translates into playing hard and like getting better and stuff like that. So we'll see if that works. Hopefully we can get them to get on the same page before this weekend, because this is kind of our last shot to really push it and try super hard and win games. So that's what I'm thinking about on the way home. But I feel like I wanted to tell you guys something else. A couple standout moments from tonight's practice was when I love when players come up and ask me questions about their position, like very specific ones that I can answer and then pour into them in a water break or something like that. And so my lib was doing that tonight, and that was sweet, talking about out of system sets and like, if I was to miss this, where should I miss, and that kind of stuff. And we were talking about in college how we used to put the ball on the tape and have the hitter go up and be big, make a play, whether that be a swing off hands hard or getting up, pushing the ball into the block, throwing it out of bounds, a swipe kind of play, which I've always loved the swipe, because as a setter, I want to be able to push the tempo, but not be afraid to miss my hitter tight because they don't have this skill. So we had a couple big monster outsides in college where if I did push the tempo to the outside, they were fast and they would get up big and they would hit. But if I missed them tight or if I missed them fast, they would go up, push the ball into the block, throw it out of bounds. And that's just an elite way to score points. And at the highest level, I think they're doing it now with two hands. They're doing it with one hand. And I've always just loved that play. I think it just scores so many easy points, takes the pressure off of your setter. And like it wasn't often that they use that, but you could also use it on purpose. So it's just a sweet play. I try to teach my teams that, but I think that comes more and more as you become more athletic and just big and strong. So hopefully we can get that going like very soon. Not sure if I'm gonna get this team again next season in the fall. Hopefully I do, because we've laid a crazy foundation of all things volleyball, and hopefully they notice that also. But I'm excited. We've been putting in work for sure, and this practice was a big step up from a lot of other gameplay kind of practices, and so to get them to a higher level of gameplay is good for me to see as coach, as just tangible progress. So I think that's all I got for this one. We'll get one more practice if the Lord says the same, and then we're headed to that tournament. So I think that's all I got. Make sure you're getting touches at home if you're a player in your position, and make up little games, balloon off the ground kind of thing. I will see you for the next one. Peace out.